Hey, what's up, rock stars? It's Rox coming to you today with the review for Love and Marriage DC Season 2. I believe this is episode 4. So let's get to it, shall we? All right, you guys. So the show opens with Joy and Clifton visiting their beautiful new home. They purchased a home together on the water. It has a pool. It's peaceful. It's nature all around. It's serene. It's exactly what the two are looking for. They go outside on the back deck and you get the beautiful view that they have. The house is really, really nice. Okay, they even call Irena on FaceTime so she can enjoy the view as well. She was just like, girl, what? That is so nice. You guys got to make sure you have a room for us. Oh yeah, girl, we got a room for y'all. Y'all just come on down. Now, I don't know exactly where this is, but apparently it's far away from everybody. And that was one of the requirements for the purchase of this home, okay? Just so that they can have their own me time, I suppose. So anyway, when they get off the phone, you know, this is good. This is good for the relationship, you know, purchasing this house together. You know, Clifton is ready to start making the wedding plans. And she was just like, yeah, we'll loop back around to the wedding. Something tells me these two ain't gonna get married, you guys. It just seems like, I don't know, maybe I'm speaking too soon, but maybe it's just hitting Joy that she got into a relationship on a TV show and maybe she needs to get to know him a little bit better. But the whole thing is y'all buying houses and shit together and moving in and all of that. Like, I mean, what did you think a relationship and, you know, we gonna get married means? So, I mean, I guess, you know. Anyway, she says, he says, you know, and babies. And she was just like, yeah, you know, she does want to have a baby with him. However, she has to feel grounded. Okay, you feeling grounded yet? Nope, not yet, but she's getting there. You know, we're getting the house. And I mean, everything that she's saying, it does take time. I understand that. But it's just sort of like, well, you guys are in this relationship. It's like, it's supposed to progress. So Clifton is thinking one thing. I kind of feel like Joy is thinking something else. Or is that just me? Y'all know I don't know them from the other show because I didn't watch the other show. So you guys will have to fill me in on that. But it just is, you just start to hear certain key words, buzzwords that make you just be like, okay. But they are excited about their home together. Now, later on, we see Joy meet Irena at this painting place because Irena says that, you know, Joy is moving into her new home. And so we need to get, you know, a few little objects she can paint here so she can decorate her new home. Isn't that exciting? Of course, when Joy gets there, she was just like, as usual, in true Irena fashion, we are overdressed, okay? Irena didn't tell Joy that they was painting. Joy thought that they was going to eat. Okay, so Joy got on a dress, nice blazer, you know, Irena all gussied up. She's like, you all sparkly, you know. And Irena was like, honey, you know me. I guess she was like, bitch, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Okay, even though it is ridiculous, you guys in this painting place looking like this. But I was like, y'all probably ain't going to do much anyway, child. So they said they get a little wood circle thing. I don't even know what the hell it was supposed to be. You know, they dabbing the paint on it and they talking. So, ooh, we excited about this house. We about to be glamping at the house. And, you know, because I assume that by Joy and Clifton's place being far out, it's sort of like kind of considered maybe not necessarily the country, but you know what I'm saying? Like when you go away to somewhere, that's their house is like the lake house, going somewhere to visit. So, you know, they looking forward to coming on out there, okay? Start planning the wedding. And, you know, Joy was like, yeah, she want to pump the brakes on that. It's moving a little too fast, okay? I was just like, girl, I mean, it's moving too fast. You didn't really lock yourself in by buying a damn house. I mean, you bought a house with somebody, but you kind of not sure about the wedding. I mean, financially, when you buy a house with somebody, you kind of, that's really kind of one of the ways to really solidify y'all union. Like, you know, so hell, you might as well get married. You done bought the house already. It seems like everything is out of order. Like you done got a house, but you're not sure about the wedding. He talking about having a baby already. I mean, is it me, you guys? I mean, you guys know I'm old school. You know, I kind of feel like things happen in order. I know a lot of people don't do it that way, but it's just starting to sound like Joy has some reservations, okay? You know, she just everything is moving too fast. Well, that's what happens when you get on a damn show for a relationship and, you know, people want to see it progress, you know? So anyway, that's neither here nor there, you guys. I got my good eye the swollen one. Y'all see Jada did my lashes, and that's why my eyes look puffy, because it just takes a day or so for my eyes to adjust to the glue. I haven't had them done in so long. But anyway, so I'm just sitting there listening to her. I was like, girl, they ain't getting married anyway. Next, well, maybe they are, child. I don't know them. Like I said, y'all will have to put me up on their relationship so I can get a better understanding of the two. So what else? Okay, well, Irena says, I went to Ashley's birthday party the other day. Sherelle and her husband was there. Okay, and that already raises the hackles on Joy's back. And, she said, Sherelle told me that, you had blocked her on social media, and, she didn't understand why, because she don't even really know you like that. And Irena was like, and I want to kind of know why too. And I said, first, the damn all. Why does anybody care? Like, if I don't know you, you don't really know me, I block you on social media, why do you care? Like, if somebody blocks me on social media and I don't really know them anyway, I don't give a damn. That's not adding or taking away from my life in any kind of way, okay? And then why does Irena care that the child done blocked her? You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, this is a thing that's going to get on my nerves on this show, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. Continuing on. Joy was just like, yeah, I did block her, because she just don't want to have nothing to do with her and the husband. But Joy really has the problem more so with the husband. Okay, they were in the group Mambo Sauce together. And shout out to my DC rock stars. Listen, I did not know that Mambo Sauce was a thing out there in DC. I don't want to be disrespectful, because you guys take y'all Mambo Sauce real seriously. I can't tell you how many people was in my comments telling me about between the Mambo Sauce and the black woman oil. I was just like, boy, I'm really getting off to a bad start with y'all. Y'all was like, a black woman is a real popular oil. It's been around for a long time. I was just like, oh, okay. They didn't sell black woman in LA. Maybe they did. Okay, I wasn't really into the oils. Okay, but y'all was real serious about that Mambo Sauce. I said, y'all gotta admit that name is still stupid. I'm sorry, it's dumb for a group. Okay, but I mean, child, whatever. Rocky loved the DC rock stars. Anyway, Irena says, okay, so the husband is the one who said that, you had a problem with him because when he got with Sherelle, you all of a sudden it was issues. And Joy was like, no, that is not true. Okay, it was a lot of manipulation. It was a lot of lies. It was a whole bunch of stuff going on, behind the scenes. I'm sorry, I have the hiccups now. A lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, and she was just over it. She was just like, he would like to say that we broke up because I got into it with the drummer. But the fact of the matter is, he was dating her best friend, who was also in the group apparently. And then he started seeing Sherelle at the same time that he was seeing the best friend. So that caused problems in the group, obviously. Okay. Joy was like, gonna take it a little further though. She was just like, I don't use the word hate too much, but I hate him. Okay, I was just like, okay, yeah, it's obvious. It's way, way more things that happened. She was just like, yeah, he's trying to make it seem like it was that one thing, but it was a whole bunch of things that made the group ultimately break up. I just can't understand why Irena cares this much. But I mean, I understand we got to do the show and everything, but these are the things that when I hear these kind of things, it makes me feel like the show is not genuine or authentic. Again, we'll talk about it later. So yeah, there's way more to the story of why Mambo Sauce not together, why Joy hates old boy. Was it Block or Black? Or they kept on saying something. I kept thinking of Candy's baby daddy. I was just like, is this the same Block from Anyway, so the plot thickens, right? He cheated on the best friend. And then when we get to the damn confessional, here we got Irena in there. I was just like, Irena, you just say things that are so unnecessary. We did not need to know that Big Jamie was your side piece. Ain't nobody asked. I mean, nobody. Did anybody ask her that? I mean, like, what, Irena, now, y'all know I like the Tylers. Like, they my favorite people on the show. But it's like, Irena, I feel like she throws him under the bus for the sake of having something to say on the show, okay? It's just sort of like, oh yeah, Jamie was my side piece because I was together with Brittany's dad when I started seeing Jamie. Like, girl, that's gonna come back to bite you on the ass. Why are you saying this? And you just are laughing. Don't you know by now how the people are on these reality shows? I feel like these reality shows could hire me just to kind of just tell them like, okay, now listen now, if you say this is what's gonna happen long term. Like, I be trying to let y'all know what mistakes not to have, So when she said that, I was just like, we gonna hear more about that in some fashion as this show goes on. Okay, either on the social media, the viewers, something, but they gonna hold her to that one. But anyway, so Irena tells Joy that Sherrill is having this workout class, and she invites Joy, and Joy is like, yeah, no, I don't want to go. Okay, I don't like her. I don't like the husband. Or really, she really just don't like the husband, and she'd rather not deal with all of them like normal people would be. And here go Irena. Well, girl, it's been 10 years. Like, you guys ought to be able to you ain't got to be best friends or anything, but, you can maybe be in the same room and all. Now, remember these words. Just remember this conversation, right? You guys should be able to have a, conversation or be around each other and it'd be okay. Yeah, Joy is going to gracefully bow out of that one. Now, let's jump over to Ashley and Quick. So Ashley comes downstairs. It's the next day after her birthday party. Quick is down there. He's cooking. He's such a good husband. We'll talk more about Quick in a bit too. But anyway, he's cooking breakfast, and turkey bacon and whatnot. Hey, babe, did you enjoy yourself? Yeah, she did. She had a good time. Thank you for trying to surprise me. He was just like, no, you just an investigator. You just a detective. She was just like, ain't nobody had to investigate or try to be a detective for nothing. Like, you guys not good at hiding stuff. I talk to you. You either say something or don't say something. And it's obvious that you're trying to hide something. Like, she already knew. Like, yeah, but thank you. She did enjoy herself. Although it was difficult for her because Alicia wasn't there. Have you talked to Alicia? Yeah, she talked to her. She's a little sore, a little banged up, but otherwise she's okay. Are you mad at me? Yes, I am mad at you for not telling me because that's her best friend and, she would have wanted to know. However, we also know that Ashley would have wanted to leave the party for a friend that's okay. You guys also did not agree with my sentiments about that last week, but I'm gonna stick to it, you guys. If everybody is okay, then why leave this party that people have made a point to come to, just to check on somebody that's chilling? I'm not saying that, it sounds callous. I understand that, but what I'm saying is the bigger picture is your friend is fine. You can go see her after your party. So all these people wouldn't have also been inconvenienced by you leaving the damn party. You the main person. And she was fine. Like, I feel like I have to keep on saying that, So anyway, so they're talking and he's telling her how he found out, when he got there and the assistant was crying and saying how she was in the accident and how everybody felt so bad. Everybody at the party felt bad except for Jamie. Okay. Well, first of all, let's remember that Jamie was extremely drunk. I told you guys that last week. I could tell that he was drunk. And so, a lot of times when you are extremely drunk, you might say some things that you probably wouldn't say sober. Not trying to give Jamie an excuse, but what I'm saying is, why is it that I can tell that you was drunk? So maybe the shit that he said came out wrong and you guys can maybe have a conversation about it later, but they was making it seem like Jamie just didn't care. And I was just like, Quick. Quick is really more the problem to me than Ashley. Ashley is hard to like, but I still do kind of like Ashley. But the problem with Quick is he doesn't seem like he's the same person as he was last season. Now he seems like he's the one that wants to be looked at as like this concerned father and this concerned husband and, all of this at the expense of Jamie. He tries to make himself look better, and I don't like that shit. It was super obvious that he was doing it. Now, of course, Ashley, she feels a different way because she's had experience with this kind of thing. When she was younger, her wanting to kill herself, her having these suicidal thoughts. And she didn't tell people because she felt like people was gonna think that she was trying to get attention and all that. So Ashley kind of understands from her viewpoint. But Quick said he was triggered by Jamie and all this, and I was just like, I don't like this. I don't like this, you guys. So anyway, they're having this serious conversation, and then it jumps to Ashley saying how she's just so extremely tired. Her insomnia has been really bad. She only gets like 45 minutes to an hour of sleep, which I can tell you sleep deprivation will have you all kinds of crazy, okay? You are not yourself if you don't get sleep, all right? So, she starts crying, and then, he comes around, okay, babe, it's okay. He comes around there and he hugs her, and I was just like, I know that everything I'm saying is making me look callous. I know it's making me look bad, and it is not really the intention, you guys. It just seems put on. Ashley feels like she's going to crash. She's just tired all the time, and she should be celebrating her book coming out. And I'm just like, but why aren't you? What exactly is the problem that Ashley, is it the situation with her mother? Or like, what exactly is causing her to feel like this? Because just last episode, she was, it's her book, it's her birthday. I don't understand. I just don't understand. I feel like nothing is consistent with the way that people are acting. Okay? I'm gonna need everybody to be the same from episode 1 through episode 4. And really from this season to last season, because Ashley and Quick, not the same. Ashley is, Quick isn't. So she's crying, and I think she said something like she don't want to lose her friend. And I was just like, why would you lose your friend? You're not, babe. That's Quick over there. I was like, that's okay. So now he's this consoling husband, oh God. Yeah, I'm just going to continue on because I know it makes me look bad. But anyway, since they were so concerned about what Jamie said at the party, they have invited the Tylers out for a nice night out. Okay. So they meet at the place. It has go-karts there, and to loosen everybody up, we're going to get on the go-karts and race around the track a couple of times, and then we'll sit down and have this conversation. So that's what they do. They get on the go-karts, they drive around, ain't nobody else at the place. I said, did you guys close the whole damn place out so you can shoot this scene? Ain't nobody there. That shit looks scary to me. I was like, fucking haunted house. Anyway, after we get all the funds out, we sit down at the table. And so, oh, hey, how y'all doing? Oh, we've been good. How y'all been? We've been good too. We just wanted to talk to you guys, about what was being said at the, at Ashley's birthday party, when you were talking about little Jamie. Now, let me tell you, this is the kind of thing, like, you're not going to tell me about my kid, okay? Or if you are going to tell me about my kid, you better step real, real gingerly. All right. I'm not going to take this kind of talk from somebody that has only known me and my family for a year. I thought that they knew each other before this show. Now it seems like they didn't really know each other. They may have known of each other, but they didn't really know each other. They didn't hang out and all of that stuff. Of course, Monique is the one that brought them all together. Okay. So what you think you about to tell me? All right. So already my defenses would have been up. They would have been up. Okay. I can take criticism from people that really know me and my family and my kids and stuff, but you not going to do this. So now what we about to have this conversation about? Because I'm grown. So don't feel like you about to check me. And see, that's exactly what Quick was trying to do. So Quick and them was telling them how the things that he was saying was, wasn't right. And, you called your son a bum. I would never call my, ain't nobody asked you what you would say. Yeah, he shouldn't have said that. But like I said, he was drunk and he was just like, he's being a bum. He shouldn't have said that. Granted, he should not have said that. That is definitely, something you shouldn't say that about your kids, especially to somebody like them, because you don't really know them like that. So, Ashley says, she just feels like they not taking him seriously about him trying to kill himself. Because Raina, didn't you say that he had said something? Yeah, I did. I was worried about his mental health, and him possibly harming himself. So then they expound on that and start to really make Jamie look like he's the bad person. So then in the confessional, Irana's like, wait a minute, Jamie is not a bad dad. Well, I don't think that Jamie's a bad dad either. And the whole thing is, why you co-signing what Ashley and Sylvan know when you know that they don't really know the whole ins and outs of the relationship, the family relationship. And that's what Jamie was like, this is my child. I have had him for all these years. I'm not saying that Jamie is 100% right in the way that he's handling things and all that. What I am saying is, it is not Ashley and Quick's place to come and talk to me about what y'all think. I don't give a fuck about what you guys think. Respectfully. Okay? Because you guys don't know. Like, you are just looking in. And yes, I am sorry, Ashley, that you had a life where you felt like you wanted to kill yourself and people thought that you was doing it for attention. And, nobody should have to go through that. But don't think that everybody's situation is the same as yours. Because we all know people that can really mean what they say. And then we know people that's dramatic. Okay? And just say things for the sake of saying it so they can shock you and so that they can scare you and so that they can control you. It's like, I'm not sure which one little Jamie is doing, but what I'm saying is, y'all not the ones that's going to help me figure out whether or not he's serious or not. Okay? Yes, I understand what Ashley has told me. I'm going to take that into consideration. Okay, thank you. I'll do that. But other than that, you're not going to do that. And so for Quick to just be there, I love my kids. I love my sons. And I'm sure you love your son too. Oh, you sure, huh? And Jamie was just sitting over there quiet. And whenever Jamie gets like that, I feel like he be thinking to himself, like, no, this nigga not fixed. He's sitting up here trying to say this. And Jamie is not quite sure what words to use to get himself out of that space. So he just don't say nothing. But you can tell by the way he be looking at Quick, like, really? This is what you doing on this show? You really trying to sit up here and make it seem like I don't care? Okay, are you guys understanding what I'm saying? Because I don't want to make it seem like I'm mad at Quick and Ashley for trying to tell Jamie and Irana about themselves, or more so just Jamie. What I am saying is, the wording that you guys use makes it seem like, oh, we're such perfect parents and you don't know what you're doing. So it's a play on the words in a way to try to make Jamie look, and I obviously can see it. I don't know if other people can, but Quick gets on my nerves because he is very self-righteous to me. I feel like Ashley truly believes the things that she felt that's what she went through. Now she's concerned. But that whole approach is just like, no, you're not going to do that. And for you to keep saying, me, my kids, first of all, you have kids. Okay? I can tell you, Roxanne can tell you, as a grown woman who has grown kids, your kids ain't going to be the same when they become adults. Okay? And that could be either better or worse. But what I'm saying is, you as a parent, when your kids are young adults, you're going to be, Jada was a sweet, sweet, sweet girl. And Jada is still a sweet, sweet girl, but now all of a sudden Jada got opinions. Jada has, and she expresses them. I can't treat her the same as she was when she was young, because she's not the same. She's not how she was when she was little. And so, people can be trying to tell you how to be with your kids and all, but I'll just be like, keep on living, nigga. Wait till your damn kids get older and say or do some shit that you would have swore you would have never thought that you would even be having this conversation with them about what they did. Okay? Then come talk to me. Let your kids get grown. Let them live some life. Let them get some ass. Let them start feeling like they got bills, and let them start feeling like they grown, and then let them start making grown people decisions and maybe make some mistakes And then you come, because you can't think that your kids are going to be perfect. Okay? And so you sit up here telling me, oh my God, I was so aggravated. I was like, okay, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to review this show, because I don't like to rant. I don't like watching rants, and I don't like ranting. Like, if I don't like the majority of a cast, then I feel like it's better for me to just bow out gracefully. And that's how I'm feeling about the show so far. I don't really like anybody. I like the Tylers, but Irena can work my nerves sometimes. Okay. I like Joy, but I can tell that, I'm not sure how to feel about Joy and Clifton yet, because I feel like there's some stuff there that we need to deal with. The Silvas, they is working the main nerve. Not sure how I feel like Sherelle and her husband. Definitely ain't feeling Winter. Like, it's just sort of like, I can't be on here every week complaining about people, because that's just not, I don't like doing that. It's a black cast. It's black women on here. I'm going to be sitting up here complaining and talking about black women. Like, that's just not my thing, you guys. So I'm just like, I need to try to, I'm not quitting right just yet, but I'm feeling like if this continues on, it's going to be difficult, which is, to me, not a good sign. For a show. This is the second season, and this is just the third or fourth episode, and I'm feeling like this. I shouldn't be feeling like this right now. But it just feels so totally different than last season. Anyway, you guys, let me move forward, because Mr. in there cooking breakfast, I think, and I need to be able to get in there and eat. So it's annoying, because I feel like Quick feels like he's the perfect dad and the perfect husband and the perfect this, and he wasn't that way last season. He seemed way more authentic last season, and that's going to get on my nerves. And then I'm going to need Irena to get on board with her husband. She pulled that last season. She doing it again this season, and it's just, anyway, I feel like I'm ranting. I just feel like the Silvers is self-righteous. Keep on living, like my grandmother Rose used to say. Now, Sherelle apparently has lost over 100 pounds, and she became a certified trainer. Sherelle, she said that she's helped over 3,000 women get to their weight loss goals. Okay, so the class is happening today. Irena is there already. They're out in the parking lot for now, just kind of doing, some warm-ups or whatever. Ashley gets there late. It's like a costume theme, so everybody there is supposed to be in costumes. They didn't explain to us who had on what costume. But yeah, everybody was, looking a little different than they normally would. Once Ashley gets there, then they go inside, okay? They gonna get to the real workout, or they put their bands on and they working out. And then Winter shows up. Okay, now I'm not understanding why Winter is there, but I'm assuming because Winter is friends with Sherelle, supposedly. So Winter gets there. They give her a band, even though Winter was like, I was just here for moral support. I wasn't trying to work out. Okay, she sees Ashley with her big hair. Oh, I didn't get the wig memo, saying slick little sly stuff over there or whatever. But she does they do a couple little workouts and whatnots, and then they finish. Sherelle told us that she invited Winter because she was feeling like her and Ashley could maybe try to, heal the wounds, and, because maybe they can just get together and they can talk. But when they see Winter there, of course, Irena and Ashley are both like, we ain't got shit to say to that girl. Okay, don't even know why she's here, but they are gonna pay her dust. Alicia's there. She's working out. This is the best friend that was in the accident, remember? Okay, she's also there working out with them. She says she's a little sore from the accident, but she kind of feels like maybe working out will help her kind of work the kinks out. And I guess Sherelle, in the middle of all them working out, must have popped her shoulder out of socket or something. She said when she get home, she gonna have her husband, knock it back in place. And Irena says, oh, speaking of your husband, okay, I had went out with Joy the other day, and she, told me that the reason why the group broke up is a little different than what you said. Basically, that she was cheating on her best friend with you when you got together, and that he be doing some shady stuff. And I was like, Irena, now who sits up here and tells the wife this shit about their husband in the vein of trying to bring them together. Now, you telling Sherelle about her damn husband. Do you not think this wife is going to try to defend her husband? Maybe Irena don't understand that concept because Irena throws Jamie under the bus all the damn time. But you sitting up here telling this woman something about her husband, and she was just like, my husband don't do shady shit. Okay, of course she's going to say that. Why do you think that this is going to help? Like Ashley said, this is going to even make it worse for them whenever they do see each other. And then she tells her, I had invited Joy, but she declined to come. And Sherelle was like, well, why would you invite her? Because I already told you that I don't fuck with her like that. So why invite her? If I wanted to invite her to something, I would invite her. Obviously, I didn't want her to be here, so that's why I didn't invite her. So good Joy had sense enough not to come. Why anybody else don't understand this, is beyond me. So, so we sitting up here side-eyeing Irena. I was like, Irena, girl, I know you take this TV show thing, you trying to get your place since Monique gone, and we got to figure out who gonna be the favorite couple on here and everything. But girl, you making it so difficult. Girl, you make this shit so hard. So anyway, while they over there having this conversation, then here come Winter. Hey, Sherelle, I'm gonna leave, hello to you. Hello to you. Then she looks at Alicia. I don't know you. Alicia, yeah, you don't, Alicia over there not really sure how to respond to this, but wanting to do something. Okay, excuse me, did you say something to me? You wish you knew me. I don't know you. And I was just like, so Sherelle was just like, okay, all right. Come on, let's go. She tries to walk Winter out. All right. So then they get outside, and then Winter is the kind of throw the stone, hide the hand. I don't understand. Like, how old are we? 3 years old? Like, why is it that I didn't say anything to her. I don't know her. She doesn't know me. Like, what are we fighting about? Sherelle, I know. First of all, Sherelle, why you ain't told Winter that she could have held on to the I don't know you? You already know that the group of girls don't like you. You should have never said nothing to them. Okay, Sherelle, I'm leaving. Thank you for inviting me. I gotta go. That's easily it. But you had to go and say some shit. And yes, it's petty and it's stupid and there's nothing to be fighting about. But the whole thing is with the history of what Ashley has. And we already know that Alicia is like, she's that friend that's super protective of Ashley. So, you saying that, and then the whole thing feels very, contrived and very put on for the show. Okay. And I feel like I'm complaining about this shit way too much is people putting on for these shows. Like, I'm going to need y'all to go back to the Mona days, because Mona used to sit these motherfuckers down with an acting coach, I swear. Okay, back in the beginning of Love and Hip Hop, honey, everybody was given whatever they had. Now people be coming up with stuff, and it's just it just feels so put on. So anyway, Sherelle was just like, well, I just wanted you guys to talk. Like, Sherelle feels like if Ashley and Winter have a conversation by themselves, then maybe it'll be more productive. And Winter was like, well, I'll talk to her, but I tried to talk to Irena. That didn't work out well. So, it's just whatever at this point. So Sherelle goes back in there to try to get Ashley. If it didn't go well with Irena, you got to know that this shit is definitely not going to go well with Ashley. Because Irena is the nicer of the two. So, of course, Ashley is like, I don't want to talk to her. I don't deal with her. She fake. She done did a whole bunch of interviews. She done gone out and said a whole bunch of stuff about us. And, I don't want to do it. And the whole time that Ashley is talking to Sherelle, they're walking outside. So she's talking about she's talking about Winter to Sherelle, or Sherella, like she kept calling. I was like, is it Sherelle or is it Sherella? Okay, Sherella, and she went on all these interviews and said all of these things about the cast. I was like, y'all breaking the fourth wall. Like, it's just so much going on here. So then Winter walks out, and Winter, you can stay your ass over there wherever you were. Well, I hear my name, so of course I'm going to say something. Okay, so then they get into an argument about, and she calls them the gutter Barbies, and this is exactly what it is. They going back and forth. Then all of a sudden, here come Alicia and Irena, Winter. I don't need an audience. So that's exactly what you need, because don't nobody like you on this show. So in order to be on the show, you gonna need a damn audience. So they arguing about all of the stuff that happened last season, the things that Ashley said about Winter's marriage and all that. And Ashley is just like, I don't even care about that, Winter. And she's like, of course it's important because it's the reason why we're where we are now. Okay, yeah, it is the reason, amongst other things. You guys are just both very annoying. Okay. And so Sherelle is like, Sherelle is just like, okay, all right. You know, I guess, you know, I thought that if I got you guys together and you guys had a conversation, here come Raina. Yeah, well, you know what? Sherelle shouldn't have invited Winter because, you know, you can't force people to try to talk and all. I said, Raina, rewind the tape back. Do you not just, didn't you do the same thing with Sherelle and Joy? If Joy would have been stupid enough to come to this, then you would have been doing the same thing that Sherelle and Ashley and Winter was going through. You would have put Joy in a place where Sherelle didn't want her there. But now you yelling, you fussing at Sherelle for doing the damn same thing. What is wrong with you, Raina? So Sherelle was like, yeah, that was my fault. I shouldn't have done that. And, you know, Ashley was like, you know, she's the one that's talking about me and my husband, talking about us not being Christians, talking about us not doing this, you know, and she's the one with the diagnosis. I said, that's going to come back to bite you too, girl. Now, we don't know what the diagnosis is. They skipped over that. Sherelle was like, yeah, I don't get into all of that. I'm not sure if this is a mental diagnosis or some other kind of health diagnosis. But when she said that, I was just like, I guess that'll come up later in the show as well. But, you know, people don't take too kindly for you lashing out at other people because of their mental diagnosis, if that is what it is she's talking about. The show is inconsistent to me. There's a lot of ironies in here. There's just a lot of things in there that I just am sitting there like, who's the showrunner, or who are the producers or the people that needs to make sure everybody keeps track of what they've done so that they don't fall into this space of contradicting even what they do. Raina was killing me. So finally, after they did all this arguing, I guess the producers told Winter to go on and leave. So she finally was like, okay, I'm leaving. She goes and gets in her car. All right. Ashley expresses to old girl, we are not friends, period. Like, don't try to get us to talk. And Sherelle is like, okay, I'm not going to do that. So they all get in their car. Then Raina, you know, I really enjoyed myself. Just make sure you don't force these situations in the future. But make sure you invite me, you know, to the next one. Because, girl, I need to work out too. I said, Raina, get your ass in the fucking car. Girl, go home. Get your own. Get. That, all of that was so just... And then lastly, see, these are the kind of the scenes this next scene is more of what I feel like the Tylers, what we want to see that's authentic from the Tylers. Okay. Brittany is at her home. She has invited her brother over because she said that she wants to try to get this whole thing settled with the family. It's causing a problem. You know, she loves her brother. She loves her parents. She wants everybody to be together. Okay. But it's sort of like, they don't nobody know that the other one is going to be there. So the brother is there, you know, and when she sat down, he was like, what's that on your neck? Okay, a strange thing for somebody to say. Like, it wasn't, she didn't have on nothing that looked crazy. So, you know, he looked, what's that on your neck? Is that a broken heart? Oh, what is that? I said, no, she don't have on the beef fry stins. Y'all, back in the day, you know, when I was young in middle school, junior high, we used to call it back in the day. You know, we all used to wear those hearts. You wore it with your best friend. So one had the beef fry, and then the other one said Stens, S-T, and then E-N-D-S, and beef fry Stens. She said, oh, her and her man, he wearing the other side. I said, he wearing the best friend? What is that? I mean, I guess, child, I guess. He wearing the other side of the heart, child. They best friends, or whatever it might say. It might not even say best friends. But, he want to know when he gonna meet him. She was like, you know, you'll meet him soon. He just want to make sure that he's solid. Yeah, he is solid. You know, she was like, it's gonna work out because the dating pool has pee in it. So, you know, she refuses to go back there. This one gonna have to work. In the meantime, we see Jamie, Raina, and Jamie's mom also pulling up to the house. Okay. Now, they also seem to think that they go in there to meet the new boyfriend. They all dressed up. Well, Jamie and I said, y'all ain't got no sweats. I mean, y'all just ain't got like a cute little, more casual outfit. I mean, suits, everything, child. The Tyler said, y'all ain't gonna catch them slipping. So they get there, ring the doorbell, and the brother is upstairs. And when he hears his mom laugh, he was just like, okay, this is a setup. She done invited the parents, okay? And of course, when Jamie and Irena and the mom get up there, the grandmother, they like looking at Jamie, little Jamie, like, what you doing here? And then that's when Big Jamie was like, oh yeah, we all been set up, okay? So this is Brittany's way of trying to bring the family together. To me, this is the kind of stuff that really feels real on the show. That other stuff that I've been talking about, child, whatever. Okay, I don't know if that's enough to make somebody want to continue to watch the show, but I mean, that feels authentic. But I don't like half of the people, more than half of the people. Okay, so what happens in this situation? When y'all help me out, because I just was like, all right, you guys, that's it, child. I didn't hit my head yesterday. I was cleaning out my closet, and I had Mr. take the closet door off because it's just in the way. I don't have a big closet, so I need all of the space, and trying to get in the closet, this door in the way, and I just told Mr. to take the door off. So anyway, he took the door off, and so I caught myself cleaning out my closet. I swear I must have had about 100 perfume boxes in it. Why? Between perfume boxes and wig hair boxes. I had so many boxes just thrown in the back of my closet. So I got all of them. I mean, it filled up one of those big ass black plastic contractor trash bags for me to throw out. But anyway, girl, I was moving too fast and I must have swung around. And when I tell you I hit my head on that door jamb, I just knew I was going to have a big ass knot today. You probably can't see. It's a little something right there. I was like, people going to think that something else happened. But anyway, you can't really see it. But boy, when I tell you, this nigga almost knocked her marbles completely loose. I mean, it was terrible. I had to sit there for a second. I think I even saw some stars. I was like, shit, a nigga got a concussion or something? Anyway, y'all, let me get on off of here. Super Bowl Sunday, even though y'all might not get this video till Monday. I got to see how I feel when I get back in the house, if I even feel like editing and fooling with this. But, I'm about to go enjoy the Super Bowl. Well, later, because it's just 10 o'clock now. But let me get on off of here. I hope you guys enjoy Super Bowl. We'll talk about it in Top of the Blogs next week. Okay, and you guys know there's no Real Housewives, so that is the next time you guys will see me will be at Top of the Blogs. But anyway, let me get on. Okay, make sure that you thumbs up the video, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. This channel is itsrox, and I am itsrox, or just Roxanne. Okay, and everything else that I do, it'll be sprinkled. Shout out to my good friend Will, may he rest in peace. It'll be sprinkled in the box below. Okay, and I'm gonna get on. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Till next time, rock stars. Bye.